Good morning. Happy Thursday. So someone yesterday referred me to look at a video about shadow self, and I watched the video. Pretty interesting. And when I kind of relate to the idea, and I'm by no means an expert on the spirit, and I watch some of these links, and these people are so connected, and I get like spirituality envy, like, oh, I want to be that connected. Why can't I just plug in and just be like, woo? And I'm not. But it is what it is. What are you gonna do? I continue to grow. I continue to look. I continue to seek. I continue to learn and be and try to be willing and do my best to be willing, should I say? So this idea of the shadow self, I liken that idea to accepting your inner child, or not resisting the idea or the feelings that you have, like that. Like for me, like that part of myself, the inner child, I think about it as who's resistant and obstinate and wants to just do what he does, and is fearful and angry. I acknowledge that now, and sometimes I resist it, and that is creates difficulty for me because I get afraid, as opposed to accepting it and accepting that part of myself, the inner child, and that is afraid or angry and obstinate and wants to scream and yell, within, more or less. Sometimes it happens outwardly, but not as often. And allowing that to happen. So this guy on this YouTube thing was talking about respecting that inner that shadow self, and I agree with that. Like, I accept it and respect it, and then welcome it, because I feel like the resistance of it. If you're resistance, you're just creating more tension as opposed to going with the flow and accepting. I don't have to like that it's that's raining, but if I don't go out prepared for the rain, I'm going to get wet. Yeah. And the authenticity of that similarly goes to that, the idea of like I loving myself and like looking in the mirror, which feels corny, and it did for a long time for me, and now I can do that, and it actually resonates for me, and I actually feel love for myself. So it's an ebb and flow, though, man. I definitely get spirituality envy at times when I talk to people that seem like they just float through the world, and it's a bit difficult for me. Some days are easier, and you know what? It's easier usually for me to help somebody else through something than to help myself through it. So maybe I need to be asking for more help. Because I always find it's easier to step outside, of that situation for somebody and be like, oh, I can see what's going on very clearly for you, but I sometimes get so bogged down in the details for myself, and I think a lot of people get that way. So yeah, what else do you want to talk about? Tim, thanks for asking that, and hopefully that helps. I'll talk to you soon. Peace.